This isn't the first time that the consultancy has been at the Fit Show. We actually were showcasing for the first time 10 years ago at the very first, before the acquisition of the Business Micro Group. And if I was honest, we did the first 3 shows at the Fit Show, which were very lucrative for the business. And then we've kind of been busy working on new products. And obviously now, as a group, we've come back bigger and better with a brand new software showcasing. As long as there's 4 entities or 4 brands within the stand. We've got Business Micro Aluminium, which is showcasing the Logical 12 software. We've got the consultancy showcasing probably our finest portfolio of consultancy websites. We've got Nick here with BM and showcasing the latest products from Business Micros, which I'm sure, Nick, you expand a little bit on that.
Of course I can, if you'd like me to.
I would love you to.
Well, for the vast majority of the industry, already used our flagship software, Evolution, but we're still finding sales quite buoyant with the EvoNet ERP software. And we're finding that over the last few years, as businesses have grown, a lot more inquiries are coming our way to make sure they can use the production dispatch planning tools. And we've recently added in a bit more functionality so that we have electronic proof of delivery software in the form of Courier. And we've recently launched another product, which is an asset tagging software called Register. And we've had a number of orders for that recently that are going to be implemented very soon. And we'll be able to show customers how they'll be able to use that to provide evidence, certainly with the new building regulations changing. But that's certainly going to be something that customers are going to be very interested in come May. A lot of innovation across the board.
Probably one of the most exciting elements for what I'm looking for at the Fit Show is 2.5 years of culmination of work behind the scenes of the BM Group to release Touch, which is our new incarnation of software, which will take probably the best attributes of the Business Micro's current software systems, as well as a new front end and a new methodology. So I'm really looking forward to showcasing the Touch software. I'm sure Dean from the Business Micro Group will be equally as excited to showcase Logical 12. But I'm sure Dean will, take care of his own excitement.
What's a key thing, and again Paul alluded to before, was the collaboration between the entities within the group and making sure we can work together to provide a one-stop solution for the entire industry. So if you're looking for software to help your business and make life easier, then you need to come and speak to the Business Micros group, because we're going to be able to help you, whether you make PVC, aluminium, whether you need a new website, any of those type of solutions, we're the people to come and speak to.
Fundamentally, I think what we're saying as a big Business Micro Group is there's probably not, and it's a little bit blasé to say it, but I will say it, we're probably the only stand there that can offer an end-to-end solution in this sector with all the USPs within the group. There's probably not another stand there with 4 brands within there offering all the attributes. We've been to the Fit Show and exhibited 3 times in the past, but even I personally have been to every Fit Show for the last 10 years, but even when the Fit Show, when we weren't exhibiting, I'll be honest, I always went for a couple of days anyway, because it was the perfect opportunity to see clients, see some new clients, and I did some business probably during the day, and I definitely did some during the night time as well, and it's a perfect format. I don't know any other format that's as conducive to making friends in business. I've certainly made a lot of business friends off it.
Yeah, it's a perfect forum. It's the place to be. It's where all the biggest brands get together and showcase what they do. But on top of that, you've got the people in the industry. It's a fantastic industry because of the people, and getting to be there and speaking to those people and mixing on people's stands, talking about your products, talking about their customers, seeing customers, a very informal place to meet. You go and see a customer usually, and you're there for a purpose, but you get customers turning up and they'll have a plan for the bits we want to do, but they'll also then have the opportunity to go and investigate other stands. So we get to meet people who necessarily haven't come to see us, but they can learn about us for the first time, because we don't think that everybody knows about us. There's going to be people who don't, but we need to be seen to be there, so that if somebody comes along and doesn't know about, we need to be there to tell them about us, and and to put across the strength of who we are and why they should use us.